Alright, today I'm going to show you guys how to find power-only round trips on a DAT board. So you stop hauling the cheap freight that Amazon has. Alright, so it's super simple. Origin, this could be wherever you're at. I prefer to work around the house. So I'm at a Cincinnati market, so I go Hebron to Hebron. For truck, if you got a van, obviously go van, flatbed, blah, blah, blah. But if you're looking for power, only go to other equipment. Alright. I'm doing this at 1:05 on a Monday morning. There's not going to be much on here. But Cincinnati market. Alright, so I got a Cincinnati, Ohio to Bowling Green. This is power only. Snyder gives the information. But this is the stuff I look for. Round trip stuff. Alright. Multiple trucks. 1 to 5 drivers. So it's going to be 1 to 5 trucks. Operation full clock. 7 days a week. 900 per day. Alright. So, obviously based off of whatever this is going to entail, it's multiple stop, whatever. They're asking 9. You could probably ask for 15, maybe 1,700 for it, and load your trucks on it. You know, obviously we don't want to haul cheap freight. We want to continue to run to make money to do what we got to do. But this is the stuff that you look for. It gives you a general idea. All right. And if you go through different locations, you go to Atlanta, you look in Atlanta, go to Chicago, go look in Chicago, they all have the same stuff. All right, they all have the round trip power only stuff. You don't need a trailer to make an ass ton of money in this industry. All right, and you ain't got to go just pull Amazon and leave it limited. All right, you can find shuttle work here, you can find yard work here, you can find car part power only that pays good, everything. Just keep your options available, you know, and do your homework. Check every day. You know, work with other drivers that work out of your area, which is what I do to help find stuff. It's really easy. You know, just keep your eye open on it when it comes down to doing this type of stuff. And if you don't have 5 trucks, call your buddies up. They're owner operators. See if they want to come down and help you out. And if they do, there you go. You got 5 trucks. You lock in the area. All 5 of you can run the same stuff, make the same type of money, and you guys will be good. It's that easy. It's not like Amazon where, you know, if your buddy works for ABC Company, you work for DYX, you know, you can't work together, right? Because you don't work underneath the same authority. All right, he can come in, you can come in, you both can pull together. If he's got 3 trucks, you got 2 trucks. Work as a team, get the shit done. Take care of the broker, you know, do your business and grow your relationship with him. Because when this is done and over with, because nothing in trucking lasts forever, 9 out of 10 times he's going to give you the next round trip stuff he has too. That's literally how it works. You can stay with a broker for a year or 2 if they're good and they pay you and make sure everything's taken care of, and you guys both can grow together. He can make decent money, you can make decent money. That's how my relationships work, and that's how I get what I get for my freight and the connections I've got. I work with guys, you know, like Bluff. I never work with him, but say I work with Bluff here, and me and Bluff, he needs 5 trucks. So I'm going to call 5 of my guys out of Cincinnati. Hey, I've got this run. We need 5 trucks. I'm going to fill the 5 trucks up, and then when 3 other guys fall off that run for whatever reason, I'm going to bring another 3 guys in there. So now I have 8 guys running his stuff, and I'm going to square him up, and I'm going to take care of him the best of my ability. All right. Anybody that calls in that breaks down any of that stuff, I'm going to make sure I bring in. I cover the freight. I do everything I possibly can as if the broker was a customer. All right, I take care of the broker the way I would take care of the customer if the customer was mine. Okay. By doing that, that makes you, you know, an asset to the broker. The broker does not want to lose you because you're bringing things to the table. All right. Work with the broker to the best of your ability. Make sure everything is covered for him. And when the run ends, because the run always ends. It may be a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 6 months. You never know. All right. But that broker's going to keep you in mind when he comes in next time. And if he gets something that's better off the line, maybe it's paying, you know, $2,500, you know, and he needs a capacity of 10 guys, and he knows that your 10 guys just did a hell of a job for him. He's going to call you up and say, hey, I got another run for you, 10 guys, you know, this is what I need. Can you do it for this? And he might even give you a little bit extra money to do it. So you want to build that relationship just like that. and you want to do it with multiple brokers, right? And that's going to grow your business long term because now you have steady, dedicated work. All right, same as what Amazon's giving you, but with a better rate. All right, with flexibility built in, because that's the hardest part about trucking is having the flexibility built in. Where if you need a day off or something of that nature, and you're a small operation, you can't bring your buddies in to fill in for you. You know, it's not cheap to have a 10 or 15 truck, fleet when you first start out. So, you got to work with the people you got to be able to get to that point. And by doing it this way, instead of going and then working with Amazon and dedicating 100% of your time into Amazon, this makes it a lot easier, you know. So you work with them, you build your accord, you do what you got to do with these guys, and you grow your business to the point where you get to a 10, 15 truck fleet if that's the route you want to go. And then you can always go in, after the fact, or you start getting your customer base. Once you learn the basics of doing this, getting a customer is not difficult. All right, you know what it takes to service the customer because the broker is the customer. If you got to drop a load because it happens, truck breaks down, whatever, we got part shortage right now. You can bring another guy in and just have the broker cut him a rate con, and he can fill in your spot. You're still solid. Truck goes out of the shop, you're ready to go. You slide right back in, let your buddy move right back out. Your buddy go back to doing what he's doing. If your buddy did a good job, maybe you get a piece of the pie, and they move him in a full-time slot too. So there's a lot of positives to do this over top of doing Amazon. Not just the rates, the flexibility, and all that other stuff, but it's not as difficult either. If you have an issue 9 out of 10 times between 9 and 6, you get hold of the broker. You don't have to call Rock and wait on the phone for 45 minutes to an hour. So this is my trick to the pod. This is how I do all my stuff. This is how I find my freight. Yeah, I pull Amazon every now and again, but majority of my stuff comes from DAT, power only, round trip stuff. Simple and easy. Work with the brokers I've got. Work with the team that I've built, and that's what I do. So if you have any questions, just put a comment down below, and I'll answer any questions you guys may have.